UDA MPs are saying something. What are they saying? Shika Raila Odinga, weka yeye ndani. Shika Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, weka yeye ndani. Pengine committee maximum security prison. Yeah. Now, let us break this down. And it is important that we understand a few things, a few very important key things. Others will get confused, will think the UDMPs have gone mad. No, they haven't. This is clever strategy. Okay, so let's break it down. The Mwai Kibaki administration very seriously considered arresting Raila Odinga, but that idea was quickly shelved when the intelligence community presented a report showing what the possible consequences would be of arresting Raila. The Uhuru Kenyatta administration very seriously considered arresting Raila, but somebody pointed out, who inherited a lot of the Kibaki administration, the personnel, especially in the security area. Somebody pointed the president at that time to the status report that had been done during the Kibaki administration, and so that idea was quickly shelved. Arresting Raila Odinga, arresting Uhuru Kenyatta is not difficult. If you're very interested in the optics, you even use handcuffs and you lead them away. No problem. So where is the problem? The problem is what will happen during and after that arrest. Let me just summarize it. Kenya will shut down. And even assuming that the government manages finally to control the aftermath of such an action, let's not even go into the reaction that will come out from the international community, because both Raila and Uhuru have serious international networks. Let's not even go into that. And let's just keep it local. Assuming the government can control the aftermath of their actions, at the end of the day when somebody does the sums, that action will be completely counterproductive. This is what I suspect happens deep in UDA. They construct headlines, and then they gauge the effect of those headlines. Top of the list of headlines which will bring the country to a standstill. People take notice. People stop discussing Ruto must go. They start discussing Raila is being arrested. You see, the whole idea is to change the narrative. In politics, this is extremely critical. A narrative has been very important since the beginning of time. You see, the Pharisees and the Sadducees over 2,000 years ago managed to change the narrative. Jesus, the miracle worker, the one who raised people from the dead, they changed that narrative to crucify him, crucify Jesus. And of course that narrative carried the day. And so after Monday, the narrative was Ruto must go. And so you would understand why the narrative has suddenly been changed to arrest Raila, arrest Uhuru. It is important for those who wish for a better Kenya for us to deeply understand UDA tactics. They operate on perception, they operate on headlines, they operate on narrative. What UDA are doing currently by MPs coming out to push for the arrest of Raila, what is being looked for is a narrative to divert attention from the narrative which was threatening. And actually the correct response to that UDA move is go ahead, arrest them. It's okay, just arrest them. But electoral justice. But can you open the servers? That is the response Kenyans should give these guys. Unfortunately for the Kenyan people, perception and narratives are not going to take us anywhere. The only people that is going to benefit are the UDA government. No other Kenyans are going to benefit from that kind of approach to politics. That kind of approach is not going to put food on the table for the millions of Kenyans who are finding food a problem. It won't.